lesson we're going to be looking at the sum and product of roots as found in our formula sheet and how we can use them, say, in a question from the HSC. So that's what the learning goal is about. Use algebraic techniques to solve questions with sum and product of roots. So let's get straight into it. Last video you would have found out how these work, okay? And the main thing to understand is that alpha, beta and gamma are actual roots, all right? So there's zeros there. The zeros, they're x-intercepts. So they're not just alpha, beta and gamma, this fluffy thing that we write using Greek letters. They mean something. So given this polynomial, let's find all these things out. So you can put this as 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now there will be more variations, but you're going to have to use algebraic techniques to get them to where you need them to be so you can use this formula sheet. So in these last two, we'll be showing you that. Okay, that's straightforward. Let's go, what's alpha plus beta plus gamma? Well, if we look at our formula sheet, it's just minus b over a. And so b here is 9, a is 6. So minus b over a. And so if we were to simplify this, and I go across, normally you'll go down. It's just going to be minus 3 on 2. Okay? Now, alpha times beta times gamma, that's here. We're just going to put the constant over a, and it's minus, so there's going to be a double negative here. So I'll write it out anyway. Minus 12 over 6, and that's a really good one. That's going to reduce down to positive 2. And I don't know why I'm writing there. Let's move it there. Okay, so it belongs there. All right, so that's really good. And then alpha, gamma, beta, gamma. Now, any version of this, if you see in any questions, like they could be in any order, you can use this one, and it's just c over a, and that's going to be 4 over 6, which reduces down to 2 over 3. Now, this bottom one, interesting, okay? 1 over alpha plus 1 over beta plus 1 over gamma. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it over 2 slides. So I'm going to answer this one in purple here using this space down the bottom here. So I'll mark it out there. And then we'll answer the next one in the next slide. All right, so the problem here is that we don't have anything in terms of this, all right? So we need to get it in terms of any of these three. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I want to add them all together, all these fractions. I want to add them all. But the thing, going back to like year 7 or in primary school maths, is that we need to make them equivalent fractions. And that means that we need to have the denominator the same. So I'm just going to rewrite this question, alpha plus 1 over beta plus 1 over gamma. Now to make them all the same, I need to multiply them by each other. So alpha, I'm going to multiply by beta gamma, all right, which means whatever I multiply the bottom, I need to multiply to the top, so beta gamma. And and b, I need to multiply by the other two, so that's alpha gamma. And I need to multiply the top with that, alpha gamma. And then gamma, I need to multiply by alpha beta. And that means I get to multiply the top by the same thing. Now, let's rewrite that. I'm going to write that down, and I'm going to go down here. I'm going to rewrite that, and we get beta gamma plus alpha gamma plus alpha beta is all over. Now, these are all the same. They're all alpha, beta, gamma, just in different order, and with multiplication, it doesn't matter. So this is alpha, beta, gamma. Now, this is really, really good because this top line is exactly this, and the bottom line is exactly that. So now I can answer the question easily. So it's going to be c over a, which we've already gotten, which is 2 over 3, divided by alpha, beta, gamma, which is negative d over a, which we have here, So divided by 2 over 3. Now let's fix that up. 2 over 3 times 3 over 2. It just actually happens to be 1. Okay? So the first thing we do when we get something different is that we need to use our algebraic skills to get it in terms of this, this, or this. So then we can answer the question. All right, so let's do the same with this. Okay? Now, many of you are going to go, yeah, I know that. That's just going to be this one squared. And that's actually completely wrong. So I'm going to show you how. Okay? So I'm going to start by going alpha plus beta plus gamma squared. What is that equal to? Well, I'm not really good at it. So I'm just going to go old school. And squared just means we're multiplying by the same thing. So I'm multiplying by that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to ski jump it. Okay? So ignore all this for the moment because we're just looking at this guy down the bottom. So I'm going to ski jump it. So alpha times alpha is alpha squared. And then plus alpha beta. So I'm going there. Plus alpha gamma. All right. Now I'm going to do the B. It's going to get really busy. It goes alpha beta. And then I go there plus beta squared. And then that's plus beta gamma. All right. Now I'm going to have to do it one more time. And that's with gamma. So that's alpha gamma. And that is beta gamma. And this is gamma squared. Now, this is really good because I have alpha squared, beta squared, and gamma squared. So I'm going to put those at the front. See how that's different to what we were trying to do before? So that's this guy here. But we've got all these other pieces. Now look at this. I'm going to use a different color highlighter. We've got alpha beta here, although that's very messy. But I've got another alpha beta here. Okay? So there's two of them. Now, what about this? I'm going to use a different color highlighter, something, yeah, like that. I've got an alpha gamma, but I also have another alpha gamma here. And finally, I have beta gamma and a beta gamma there. So what I have is plus 2 of all these sets here, which is really good. And you can, hopefully you can see from what I've just done, okay? So this is what this equals this, all right? We've just expanded it out and proven it. So this is where you need to follow through with it. So therefore, alpha squared plus beta squared plus gamma squared, which is what we're trying to solve, that's that guy there, is going to be alpha plus beta plus gamma squared, all right, minus, get this thing here. Because we've got that much too much when we square all this out, okay? So minus 2 alpha beta plus alpha gamma plus beta gamma. All right? Because this is the same as this squared, I'm reiterating what I'm saying, except we've got this too many, so that's what is written there. If you don't get what I'm talking about, please ask, okay? But that's how we do these questions. Now, there's going to be a lot of different variations. See what you can work through with your algebraic skills. Peace out.